Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth, welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We've got the San Francisco 49ers and Green Bay Packers for you here in this exhibition contest. Two former first-round draft picks, Chris, up against one another here.
Two former first-rounders with very different tales to tell. So far, Alex Smith's had his struggles with the 49ers, but it's tough to play quarterback in San Francisco. Now with that defensive-oriented system out there, you're going to see a lot of pressure on the quarterback to try and make those completions on tough downs, on 3rd and long. Aaron Rodgers on the other side of the ball with the Green Bay Packers. He gets to throw on the easy downs. This is a team that believes in the passing game, has tremendous wide receivers. Much easier for him to get the completions. I like the way these two match up in this one.
All right, great story. Let's send it down to the field. Gets it to the 21. The 49ers will begin this drive at the 21-yard line. He's loose and running strong.
Big run on that one, but they weren't able to stop him before he got to the marker, and really that's the key. Occasionally, if you're going to try and make a play in a long yardage situation, a quarterback run from the defensive standpoint isn't always so bad.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Tosses it out. Still going. That's a 2-yard gain. Second down. Again with the run. Gore gains about a yard on the play. And from their own 34-yard line. Short pass to his left. Breaks the tackle. And he's knocked out at the 48-yard line. Gore gets the ball. He's wrestled down at the 44-yard line. Second and 6 yards to go. Ball on the 44. Hit as he throws. And the tackle was made by Charles Woodson.
The 49ers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. The ball on the 28. Searching for an open man. A.J. Hawk with the coverage on the play. Second down and 7 yards to go. Dumps it out left. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get the first touchdown of the game.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
Joe Nedney tacks on the extra point. San Francisco is up a score. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. San Francisco looks ready to kick it away. Nelson is back to receive the kick. Collects it at the 7. He makes it out to the 28.
Yeah, the other team just scored a touchdown. They have the momentum of the game. And right now as a play caller, I think you have to be very aggressive. Try and recapture that momentum and get this game going back in your direction.
Holding offense. Repeat, first down.
And that will back this one up.
Penalties like that sometimes will split a huddle. You'll get half the guys patting you on the back and saying that's okay, and the other half are looking at you like, you idiot.
Passes it downfield. Ryan Grant was the intended receiver on the play.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
From their own 27-yard line. Still looking for an open man. He's dropped down at the 42.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
So it's now 1st and 10 after the big pass play. He'll get it again. He fights forward to about the 39. He throws downfield. He's brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Feeds it to the back.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
We've got 2nd and 9 yards to go. And they'll spot it at the 27. They'll give it off here. Picks up 6 yards. And so it will be 3rd down. So it's 3rd down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Loose ball. Who's going to come up with this one? Lang falls on it. The Packers are the winners of the loose football.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
He splits the uprights. So after that kick, the score is now the Packers 3, the 49ers 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Gets it to the 21. The 49ers ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. Crabtree gets the call. He gets to about the 31-yard line. Second down and very short yardage here. Breaking through up the gut.
Nice job up front right there. 6 yards, a first down. That's just old-fashioned football.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 36. Gore gets it on the inside. The stop was made by Hawk. Gore racks up 5 on the run. So the Rock sits at the 42. We've played a quarter. The score is 7-3. Coffee takes a handoff.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Rolling out to his right. Brings in the long bomb. He laid it in there perfectly. That was a well-thrown ball.
And we talk so much about arm strength for the quarterback position, but sometimes you have to be able to put a little touch on it, and that was pretty.
First down, goal to goal, after that big gain through the air. He throws short. Nick Barnett was there for the stop.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Comes down with it. Touchdown!
And it's not like the defense doesn't know that this guy is a main threat down here on the goal line, but he's just too good. He's too big, and he makes plays.
The PAT is up and good. San Francisco is just about ready to kick this one away. Nelson is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Gets it to the 21.
The Packers had some success on that last series, putting up 3 points, but now they're going to want to take it to another level with a touchdown.
It's almost picked off. Donald Driver was the intended receiver.
Get in this game, man. Let's go.
They line up at the 21. Here's the give. Franklin brings him down at the 22-yard line. So, 3rd and 9 coming up right here. He's going to pass. James Jones was his intended target. Fourth down. The Packers are lining up to punt it away. He gets out to the 45.
The 49ers looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
They line up at the 45. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit. Nate Byam was the intended receiver on the play.
Good pressure that time, and they forced the bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Throws the deep pass. And the pass falls incomplete. Hill was the intended receiver.
And when you're trying to go after one of those deep throws, you really want to give your receiver a chance. We've seen guys in the league so adept at making plays on the ball, but you can't make it when it's that far overthrown.
The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. They'll take over at the 20. It's 1st and 10. The ball is on their own 20. Good coverage downfield. And he's tackled at the 24-yard line.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
On the ground, right side. Grant runs for a 4-yard pickup. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. And they didn't get it.
Yeah, they went to the run hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things happened.
Jones is back deep to return the punt. He makes it out to the 41. The offense will take over at the 41-yard line. Hands it off. He lost yardage on the play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He is wanting to go deep with it.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Third down, 11 yards for the first. Ball on the 40-yard line. Goes through his progression.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
So, it's fourth down. The 49ers are lining up to punt this one away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
Second down now following the incomplete pass. Here's the pass. He's wrestled down at the 30. Gain of 10 on the pass completion. It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Short throw to the left. He's brought down at the 46-yard line.
Aaron Rodgers handled all the pressure of following a legend so beautifully, but now he is starting to build on his own very impressive career.
They get to him in the pocket and bring him down for the sack. Second down now with a long 15 to go. The pass is away. He's dropped down at the 38.
The wide receiver position has changed so much. It's much more of a possession kind of a game now with the passing game. But Greg Jennings has maintained that explosive ability to get the ball down the field.
They hand it off. Gains his way to the 29-yard line. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. He found some daylight.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Fires it in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. The Packers go nearly 80 yards in 8 plays for the score.
I knew all he had to do was catch that one, and he was going to be gone. When you possess that kind of speed, it is a very difficult day for the defense. Better give him a little more cushion than that.
Crosby is good on the point after. Crosby gets ready to kick it away. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive at the 20. He rolls out to the right. And that's a catch. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. Searching for an open man. Hill was his intended target. It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Al Harris was there to bring him down.
The 49ers get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
Surveys the field. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 37. Gets rid of it as he's hit.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
He passes it. Fires into a crowd. Interception.
And I still don't know why he made that throw. I mean, the coverage was there. There was absolutely no spot to put that ball, and he threw it anyway.
He's brought down at the 33.
Donald Driver, one of the great athletes in the game, a 7'6" high jumper. And if you knew his story of his entire background, his tough beginnings, and how he got to the National Football League, you can't help but cheer for this guy.
Grant gains about 4 yards on the play. Loads it up. Looking end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown. Mason Crosby makes it a 3-point game. Green Bay has a 3-point cushion. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League. Crosby is ready to kick this one off. He makes it to the 22. The 49ers suffered an interception on their last possession. Pass is short right side. He's dropped down at the 30. They'll gain 8 on the play. And 2 yards away here on 2nd down. He rolls out to his right. San Francisco will take a timeout. That was their second timeout. Gives it off. And it looks short from up here. And that was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff. The Packers took full advantage of their last offensive opportunity with that touchdown. Now we'll see if they can extend that lead with this drive.
And as we head to halftime, the score is 17-14. Green Bay will get it first here in the second half. Here we go. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He returns to the 26. The Packers have scored touchdowns on their last 2 possessions, so they'll look to keep momentum on their side. Just barely gets rid of it.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Handoff up the middle.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Good coverage downfield. The pass is tipped. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
It's 4th down. The Packers are lining up to punt this one away. Jones will take it at the 35. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Michael Crabtree was the intended receiver on the play.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
It's a pass. And the pass is incomplete. Vernon Davis was the intended receiver.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Here they have a 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 36. Gets the pass off.
He's got a lot of confidence in his receivers, so even if they're well covered, he's going to try and get that ball in there.
Pitch right. He reaches the 43-yard line. Toss. Watch out for that sideline speed.
Yeah, they guessed wrong on that one. They thought it was going to be a play inside. They slanted those tackles in, got caught to the outside, and when you get an athlete in the open field like that, look out. He almost broke that one.
Yeah.
They'll work the left side. He's wrestled down at the 9. Nice running for a gain of 6. That'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Just gets it away.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
They're now threatening inside the 10. Crabtree on the handoff.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
This isn't much more than an extra point. This will be a 29-yard try. The kick is good. Gets it to the 21. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Goes through his progression. Deflected and broken up. That incompletion will bring up 2nd down. The halfback with the carry.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Here's the throw. Running strong downfield. Touchdown, Packers.
For a long time, Donald Driver was really the go-to guy with the Green Bay Packers. But Greg Jennings over the last few years has really stepped up his game, especially in that big play department.
Point after is good. Green Bay is up a touchdown. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League. Crosby will be kicking off. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers will set up shop at the 20-yard line. Under heavy pressure. Gets it off, and he takes a hit. Michael Crabtree was his intended target.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
On their own 20-yard line. Gore, the ball carrier. Breaks through up the gut. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Touchdown, 49ers.
Every team needs a guy like this one. He can take the handoff and go the distance. It is just so difficult in this league to go on those 12 and 14 play drives time after time.
Joe Nedney adds the extra point, and we're all tied up. Blackman from his own 4. Gets to about the 24 before going down. Opts for a short throw. Lee gains about 4 yards there. So that will make it second down. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Third down, they need 6 for a first down. Ball on their own 28. Checks down to the short pass.
Well, one thing you know about the Green Bay Packers is they can throw the football. Aaron Rodgers, I thought, with just a breakout season last year. 30 touchdowns, just 8 interceptions, and a 101, almost 102 quarterback rating. This is a guy that clearly gets it. He took his time. He sat behind Brett Favre, but he is clearly ready to play and is playing impressively.
And it's now 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. They line up at the 50. Dumps it short. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Gives it up the gut. Is this a first down? Well, here comes the measurement. The signal is a first down. It's 1st and 10. On the ground left side. He's tackled at the 20. And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. He gets another carry. The big play by the Packers, and it's first down and goal. First and goal. Ball on the 10. Grant takes the give. He's dropped down at the 6. Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Smell like a man, man. The Packers begin the fourth quarter with the ball and are in great position to grab the lead. Dumps it out left. That's his fourth pass for a touchdown.
And there's no question this is a passing team. When this guy gets hot and you can see him get in sync with these receivers, it's just fun to watch. Maybe the bigger difference today has been that he's been getting some perfect protection.
Green Bay up 7 points. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Crosby will kick it deep. He's hit and dropped at the 23-yard line. He'll get the ball here at the 23. Dumps it out right. He's wrestled down at the 27. Hill makes it 5 catches for the game. And it's now 2nd and 6. Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line. Hill brings in his 6th catch of the game. Rolling out to his right. He's looking to run. Barnett with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. From their own 46-yard line. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Looking for a man. It's a pick. He took a shot at the 47-yard line. He takes a hard hit as he throws.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
It's 1st and 10. And the pigskin at the 16. On the ground left side.
Ryan Grant does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
Green Bay lines up for 1st and goal here, trying to make it a 2-score game. Still looking for an open man. James Jones is able to make his 4th reception. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Smell like a man, man. Jackson on the inside handoff.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He rolls out to his right. He's going to run with it. Touchdown, Packers! So after the pick, the offense puts up points on this possession. And he adds the point after. Crosby will be kicking off. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers will start this drive at the 20. Good coverage downfield. He's wrestled down at the 24-yard line.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
False start. Offense. Repeat. 2nd down.
You know, it's just 5 yards, but a penalty like that can really throw your offense off rhythm. You definitely have to now change the play call at this point.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The defense has struggled defending the pass in this one. He's now got 3 scores through the air.
Yeah, I always felt like with the rules the way they are today, that as long as you're executing as an offense and protecting up front, you should be able to throw the football. And when they've had opportunities to make plays today, they've made them.
And the point after is good. And over 6 minutes still left in the final quarter with the score. The 49ers, 31. The Packers, 38. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Nelson from the 3-yard line. He's tackled and down at the 28-yard line. The Packers will begin this drive at the 28-yard line. Surveys the field. There's a flag on the play.
Holding.
And I have a feeling this one is coming back.
Repeat, first down.
So the penalty pushes them back for a first and long. Rolls to his right.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
And they go from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. So they line up at the 18. Oh, he's off. He's looking for a burst of speed. Gone. Get this man a new contract.
Don't let this guy in the open field. Once he breaks free of the line of scrimmage, he's a threat to take it all the way every time. What a play that was.
Extra point is good. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And our score, the Packers, 45. The 49ers, 31. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Crosby is just about ready to kick this one away. It's fielded at the 2. He makes it to the 22. The offense will take over at the 22-yard line. Gore takes the delayed handoff.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
We're going to have a pileup on this one. Green Bay got it. The Packers win the scramble. They take over. Mike Singletary wants the referee to take another look at this one.
There's a challenge on the field. The ruling will be reviewed. After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
And they line up at the 15. Has a man deep. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Looks like they decided to go for it here. Still looking for an open man. And he gets sacked on 4th down. They start with the ball on the 5. Grant on the run. And that flag was thrown in the neighborhood of holding. Green Bay, it's about to extend the lead to 3 scores. He rolls out to the right.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Looking end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. Greg Jennings has been a great option here today. That's his 3rd touchdown catch. Extra point is good. With less than 4 minutes to go in the 4th, the score, the Packers, 52, the 49ers, 31. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL. Crosby will send this one deep. Ginn fields it at the 1. They catch him at the 19. They'll set up shop at the 19. Gore on the give.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
The inconvenient truth was the intended receiver on the play. So it's 3rd and 14 to go. So, ball on the 14-yard line. Searching for an open man. He's off target on the pass. Incomplete.
Oh, boy, aren't many of those that aren't picked off. He was very lucky on that throw.
Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. He's going to throw it. Bigby with the interception. He's dropped down at the 40.
Well, the beat goes on for this Green Bay Packers defense. Now 3 interceptions in the game, and they led the NFL last year with 30 picks. Of course, leading the way was Charles Woodson with 9, Nick Collins with 6. But anytime defensively you can continue to turn the football over, well, it gives you a great chance to win games in this league.
Grant gets the carry. Franklin makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
Come on, y'all, let's get going.
It's 3rd down, 9 yards to go. 2 minutes left in the ball game. He doesn't get back to the line. A conservative call on 3rd down, Chris.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
He splits the uprights. For good measure, that should kill any hopes of a comeback attempt in this one.
Just everything going right for this team today, and that kick will just be a little icing on top.
Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The 49ers will set up shop at the 23. Gets it away. He's tackled at the 33. Alex Smith is really carving up this defense with yet another completion. He's now up over the 300-yard passing mark. Michael Crabtree was the intended receiver. He's dropped, and that's a huge sack. Good coverage downfield. And it looks like the offense needs a timeout. It's 4th and long now after the sack. Nelson fields the ball at the 30.
I'm thinking he should have fair caught that one. He was hit almost immediately after bringing that one in. Maybe he was thinking that the punter had outkicked his coverage. Wrong.
Brings up second down and about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. That's it from Lambeau Field. Stay right there for our post-game highlight package. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.